Now, how can we see the difference between what is real, what is lasting, and belief? See the difference between attention and awareness. And if we begin to see the slight difference between them, we begin to see what is unconditional love eventually. So let's cover that. Attention. Did you know that your mind is always paying attention to something? There's never a time when your mind is not paying attention to something. Right now, you're paying attention to Burt, right? If, however, I say something that reminds you of something else, or maybe you believe it or don't believe it, your mind pays attention to that. You see? But there's never a time when you're not paying attention to something. There's always attention. But you see, attention is fragmented. Attention is never total, because if it is total, then it becomes pure awareness. Let me give you an example here. You see this piece of paper here? Okay? Good. Now I'm going to put the word I. Okay? I. Okay. Now what do you see?
Line on a page.
Hmm?
Line on a page.
The line on the page? Oh, this line you mean? Okay. Okay, anybody else? What do you see?
A page.
A page? Okay.
Mainly the page.
All right. So now, when you pay attention to what I pointed to. I'd like you to really pay attention here, because this is where we're going to understand the all-encompassing beauty of love. When I pointed to it, not only you saw that, but you also saw the page in which I wrote it. But more than that, you can only pay attention to that which I ask you to pay attention to, you see? So what do you see? And of course you saw the line, and maybe you had seen the pad. But now be true to yourself. Are you aware of more than that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're aware of I, you're aware of the pad, you're aware of my hand, you're aware of me talking. You're aware of what made it possible. You're even aware of the body and the chair. You're even aware of all the people in the room, all in one shot.
Especially your shirt.
Especially the shirt. Okay. So, you see, but the attention could have been on the shirt alone. Or maybe the attention is taken back to something else. But awareness is all the time aware of everything. Are you with me? Okay, it's always aware of everything. You see? And did you know that awareness does not judge? Awareness is always now. It's never conscious of past and future. Because the moment you're aware of the past, it has become a thought. It is no longer pure awareness. Are you with me so far to understand the difference between attention and awareness? This is very, very important. Attention is fragmented. Attention comes from the mind. Attention is always there because the mind can never be without something to pay attention to. However, you can be aware of your attention. And that's when we begin to become immensely aware. See? Okay. So much for that. So now we have to move a little deeper than that. We know the difference between attention and awareness, okay? Awareness is always total. Now as you sit there, if I were to ask you, who are you right now? Who are you right this moment? You won't be able to answer. And if you did, it will probably be a lie. You see, because in the moment there is no self to see who you are. Do you understand? See, there's no ego to see that. So we said, who am I? Yeah. Right this moment. You can say, I just am. I'm here. You see? But that's what pure awareness is. Are we understanding now? You see? And you are that pure awareness which is called presence. But what is presence? Since it's not yours, it's not mine,